Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. My name is Prince and you are watching the Tech Stream. In this video, I am going to review Gcam 8.1 and will show you some sample shots. We'll see if it's any better than OOS Cam. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So I'm going to use Greatness Gcam 8.1 and the config file we are going to use by my dear friend Spyware. For the installation part, you can skip to the following timestamp. If we go into the Gcam settings, there are a lot of features available, but I don't recommend you playing with these settings as the config file we are going to import later in this video is going to handle it. If we check the modes, then you can see that all the modes are there that we get in OOS Cam or Pixel devices, and all the modes are working flawlessly. Now let's have a look at some camera shots. First, we are going to see some images from the back camera main sensor. So the photos coming from the main sensor using Gcam are really good. They look very natural and have kept a lot of details in the areas with less light also. And if we compare the same to the Oxygen OS camera, you will see the photos from Oxygen OS Cam has more saturation and contrast, and it is more punchy. While the photos from Gcam are more natural and depict what the actual scene was without much color saturation. Another thing to notice is that the photos from the Oxygen OS camera is retaining very less details as compared to Gcam. Just have a look at the difference in details for the two images. Now don't get me wrong, the photos from Oxygen OS cameras are amazing and will do for most of the people. But the photos that are coming from Gcam are more natural, and if you want to have more saturation and more contrast in them, you can do that in editing. But if you go on to edit Oxygen OS camera photos, you will not have much control. Now let's see some ultra wide shots. Again, the photos from Gcam are absolutely gorgeous, and the same pattern follows here also. The Gcam photos are much closer to the actual scene was, and the details are retained quite well also. The photos from Oxygen OS Cam again have more contrast with less saturation and details, especially in the darker areas. Now I'm not going to compare the telephoto images because the telephoto shots are just regular cropped photos from the main camera. So now let's move to the portrait shots. The portrait shots on Gcam are again better than Oxygen OS camera shots. The edge detection is also better in case of Gcam. Another great thing is that portrait shots from Gcam look more color accurate, while the ones from Oxygen OS camera looks a little washed out. Again, there is no comparison for the details retention in Gcam. Now let's move forward to video. The video mode also works fine with stabilization and effect. As you can see in the video, I was brisk walking while capturing this one, but the video came out just fine and with good color accuracy and details. Finally, let's move on to some night space shots. The photos were taken in almost pitch dark room, and just have a look at the details Gcam was able to retain in these photos. Like, I was completely blown by these images. Gcam has just outdone here itself. With such low lights, it was able to keep most of the details and colors. Now let's move on to the front camera. If we have a look at the selfies, you can see that the photos from Gcam have a little darker tone than the OOS Cam. So many people prefer the lighter photos from the Oxygen OS camera. But actually the photos from Gcam are more color accurate and do not change much of your skin tone. And again, the colors on Gcam photos actually look good, while the photos from Oxygen OS Cam are more exposed and washed out. And again, the same is the case for the front facing portrait shots. The color and edge detection of the Gcam look more natural and vivid, while the Oxygen OS camera one looks washed out. Now here are few comparison shots between Gcam and Oxygen OS camera. Now I'm going to show you how to install Gcam. Before moving on to the installation part, if you are new here and you found some value from this video, please drop a like and press the subscribe button. To download Greatness Gcam 8.1, head over to the link in the description below. Download the SnapCap version of the Gcam and also download the config file from the description below. Paste the config file in Gcam configs 8 folder, and if there is no such folder, create a new one. After that, open Gcam, give all the permissions and double tap on this black area near the shutter button. Allow permission to access files. Now double click again and select the config file that we downloaded earlier. It should be by the name of spyware80greatnessbeta.xml. That's all for the installation part. Now you can enjoy Gcam on your device. So as a final verdict, Gcam just works flawlessly and most of the modes and features are working fine. Overall, Gcam keeps most of the details in the photos, and the photos are as natural and color accurate as possible. It can be really beneficial if you are a photographer and you edit the photos after capturing them. I highly recommend you to give Gcam a try and you will be blown by the results. Comment down if you are facing any issues while installing or setting up Gcam. That's all for this video. Hopefully you liked the video. Smash the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more tech videos. Thank you for watching.